Hi everyone, welcome to When Dee Speaks. I am your host Dee. First, let me just say thank you. Thank you for taking out time of your day, to be here. I know life is busy, you've got things to do, but somehow you've decided to spend some time listening to me talk today. And this means a lot to me, and I just want to say thank you. Wendy Speaks is a space for real conversations. We're going to be talking about adulthood, the parts that nobody really prepares you for. We'll be talking about work, relationship, personal growth, resilience, and how to actually build a life that makes sense instead of just reacting to whatever is happening around you. We're not going to be stating theories or trying to prove points. We are not here for motivation, even that does sound good, but it doesn't really work. We're here because life is real and it is hard, and you need someone to actually talk about it honestly. So, if you're still figuring things out, if you're still finding your footing, if you're still struggling, even if you're winning and you want to win better, then the space is for you. If you hear what resonates with you, do me a favor, like, share, follow, comment, and share it with someone that you love. Send it to that friend who needs to hear this. Post it in your group chats. You know, let's just grow together. Now, let's dive into today's episode. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of When Dee Speaks. This is actually going to be our official first episode. And today we're going to have a real kitchen table conversation. No filters, no sugarcoating, just you and I. I want to start today's episode with 6 words that completely changed my life when I finally understood them. 6 words that might sting a little at first, but I promise you they will set you free if you let them. These words are: nobody is coming to save you. Let me say that one more time for the people in the back. Nobody is coming to save you. When you're sitting in a dark room, dealing with heartbreak, a career setback, financial stress, or just feeling completely lost in life, there is this default setting in our human brain that waits for a rescue party, right? We wait for the perfect job to just fall into our laps. We wait for the person who hurt us to come back and apologize so we can finally heal. We wait for a mentor, a lottery win, or just better timing to magically fix our lives. But today I'm here to tell you that the rescue party isn't coming, and honestly, the best news you would hear all week is that nobody is coming to save you. For a long time in my own life, I played the waiting game. When I was going through my toughest moments back in the university, when the pain was heavy and it felt like my world was crashing down, I stayed still. I thought that surely someone would see how much I'm struggling, or the universe was going to magically fix this for me. I was a good person, right? And you know what happened while I was waiting? Nothing. Nothing happened. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, and I just stayed stuck in my pain, almost drifting into depression, right? We get caught in this trap because taking responsibility for ourselves is actually very scary, and it's comforting to think of ourselves as the victim in a story who is just waiting for a hero to arrive. But when you spend your life waiting for someone else to fix you, it means that you are giving away all your power. Think about it. If your happiness depends on someone else changing or on circumstances magically aligning, then you're a prisoner to the things you cannot control. When you are letting the person who hurt you or the situation that broke you hold the keys to your future, that I don't think that's the very good way to live, right? I really don't think so. Your pain might not be your fault, whatever broke you, whatever setback you might have experienced, you didn't ask for it, obviously. But hear me clearly on this: your healing is your responsibility, right? And this is where the shift actually happens. This is where we take our pain and turn it into a fuel. When you finally realize that nobody's coming to save you, something incredible happens. The weight of waiting lifts off your shoulder. You stop looking outside of yourself for answers and you start looking inside. You realize that you are the hero that you've been waiting for, and you have the power to write the next chapter of your story. It doesn't matter how messy the previous chapters were. It doesn't matter who let you down. It doesn't matter who left you or who failed to appreciate you. They don't hold the pen anymore. You do. Every single piece of pain you have walked through has deposited something valuable inside of you. It gave you resilience. It gave you a perspective. It gave you a story. Right? They say what doesn't kill you make you stronger. But the pain will just sit there rotting if you don't use it. You have to take that hurt, you have to take that anger, you have to take that disappointment and say, okay, this happened to me, it sucked, I know, it hurts, but I'm not going to let it ruin the rest of my life. I'm going to use this as fuel to build something better. Someone might ask, so Dee, how do we actually do this? How do we start saving ourselves? First of all, it starts with 3 simple daily choices. 3 simple daily choices. The key word here is daily choices, right? First, you have to accept reality. Stop wishing things were different. Stop wishing that person that hurt you didn't do what they did. Accept where you are right now, today, even if it's in a messy place. You can't navigate to a new destination if you are lying to yourself about where you're starting from, right? Secondly, take one micro action today. You don't have to fix your entire life by tomorrow morning. That's really absurd and overwhelming. Just ask yourself, what is one small thing I can do today to save myself? It could be drinking a glass of water. It could be updating your resume for 15 minutes today. It could probably mean blocking that your toxic ex on social media so that you can stop reopening wounds, right? Take one small action that proves to your brain that you are in control. Third, you also have to change your internal dialogue. Stop telling yourself that you are helpless. When the voice in your head says, I can't handle this, flip the script. Remind yourself that you've survived 100% of your worst days so far, and you are entirely capable of handling this too, right? So as we wrap up today's episode, I want you to take a deep breath. I know it sounds heavy to hear that nobody is coming to save you, but I want you to feel how incredibly empowering that also is. It means that you don't have to wait for anyone anymore. It means that you don't need anyone's permission to be happy. You don't need an apology to heal. You don't need the perfect circumstances to start growing. You have everything you need right inside of you right now. The strength you need, the wisdom, the power to change your life, it's all already there. It's all already inside of you. You just have to step up and claim it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today on When Dee Speaks. If this episode resonated with you, do me a huge favor. Share it with someone who needs a reminder of their own strength today. Remember, use your pain, change your life, and be your own hero. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.